Welcome again, it's Craig Nicholas from Lumpy Crypto, here with another video. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the Bitcoin that we received earlier, that we transferred from Bittrex, and actually move it over to a Bittrex wallet. So this is the Bittrex wallet that we've got, my account, so that I can then exchange these coins. As you can see from earlier, it looks like my coins went a little bit down, but as I explained, I'm not going to touch these ones. So let's first do the transfer in. Okay, so remember this is my Exodus wallet, and what I want to do here is send from the Exodus wallet into my wallet that I've got within Bittrex. Bittrex will then allow me to use that Bitcoin and actually make a trade. So let's go ahead and do that. First thing we want to do is get the address for Bittrex. So obviously these are the coins that I hold. So I'm going to make sure that's unticked so I can then add to Bitcoin. This is then going to give me an address that I can then use, which I can then add that to there. Okay, and then obviously I can then transfer all of those funds. Remember the network exchange fee is actually included. So that's then going to reduce a little bit of my total amount. Okay, and then let's go ahead and send it. Just want to make sure that that looks like the same code. Starts with a 15, ends with an A and X. Perfect. Transaction has gone through, so obviously now it's going to be sent, and obviously from the Exodus wallet side it's sent, but this transaction will then be applied to the blockchain, and we'll receive it here on Bitcoin side. Alright, so now we're on Bittrex. Just giving it some time. On the actual Exodus wallet, I clicked on the transaction ID, which is then just taking me through to the blockchain to tell you how far it's going along. There's the amount, obviously there's the transfer to the wallet, and there is obviously the fee that it's going to go through to. So if we do this and go back into Bittrex, we then have the deposit waiting to be pending. So let's give it some time, and we'll see that that's there, and that's the transaction ID. So we'll give it some time just to complete the confirmations, and then we'll see it in our wallet available for us to spend. Okay, so now we have our Bitcoins in our Bittrex wallet. Now we can start looking at trading and seeing if we can increase our position. So done some research, and I think the next coin that I'm going to look at is Ripple. It seems to be doing quite well, but I think it's got a lot more to go. So let's take a look. We can really see that for the day he's up pretty much 6%. So this is the chart information, interactive charts with a couple of different things that we've got. And yeah, you can see it's holding quite nicely at this level. If we change the date range to be the 1 day, and we can see that he's kind of found support at this level. He was further down, had a nice little spike, but let's see via the studies and Bollinger Band where he is. So ideally we're below the average. Obviously it'll be really great for us to buy at this level. So obviously what you want to do here is we want to buy it around about there, as well as sell when it gets to the top of the Bollinger Band. So you can see he's going up quite nicely now. So ideally we want to get in here, probably if he does break through or even further through like he has here, we want to make sure that he's going to stay. So let's go ahead and buy some Ripple. So what we want to do is we want to take the max amount at the asking price. It gives us about 1,000 Ripple, and let's see if we can book in that trade. You can see he's starting to go up, so let's make him there. This is still. Let's go under. Let's go 590, which gives us a bit. Sorry, I'm scrolling in and out here. Let's see. It's going to go up and down. You can see there's a lot of sell activity and some buys. So maybe we want to go at that price. And let's book the trade. So this is good to just have some details as well as the commission. Remember, each one of the transactions will have a fee. So let's confirm the buy order and let's see what happens. So you'll now see that that's where our trade is, and we'll give it some time to see if it hits there. Okay, so I cancelled the trade, and I'm thinking that it's probably going to go further down. As you can see, if we look at it now, it did go down from where we originally went. So I cancelled the trade to get into a bit of a better position. So I'm thinking we'd rather get in at around about this price. So I've now updated it. You can see we're getting some more. And let's put in that trade then. And let's see what happens. Much lower than what I initially anticipated. But it has been going up and down. So let's see. If we go into CoinMarketCap while that trade is going, you just want to see in terms of the overall volume of Ripple, and to see how much it's actually worth in dollars. But this is always a good starting point. So this is obviously the price in US dollars and the comparative price in Bitcoin in yellow. So we want to see for the last month, what has he been doing? He's been quite on par. But as you can see, his Bitcoin price is quite low. So if we can come in at this point, maybe get to around about there, then that's potentially where we want to sell. Maybe potentially around about 0.25, 0.26 from a Bitcoin perspective. So in terms of volume in the last 24 hours, there's a lot of movement. In terms of market cap itself, that's still quite a decent amount. So, okay, let's see if the trade has been booked. Let's see. So we're still there. Let's give him a refresh. Okay, so you can see there. He's close. He's very close. Close to the asking price. And that's where we want to try and keep him. Okay, so now once we have Ripple, what I'm going to do is we're going to put in a conditional sell order. So if the price is greater than or equal to, this will allow us to obviously allow the system to just sell it for us if needs be, if it gets to the level that we want. So we want to try and make some profit out of it, potentially in the next couple of days. Let's see if he's finding some decent resistance. There it is. Buy order has been done. So we want to see maybe potentially, yes, in the last couple of days, he's really testing himself. And we're hoping to get it around about this level. It's a nice decent profit that we'll make. So let's go for it. Okay, so what we want is we want to make sure that the price sell when greater than or equal to conditional good. We want to make that 5350. Max units and sell. So that's the price, conditional greater than or equal to currently conditional, so when it's that, and that will bring our total up to that in terms of Bitcoin. Okay, so our sell order is placed, and if it does reach that level, then obviously we'll make a nice little bit of, that's our total amount of Bitcoin we will have left. So that's it, our first Bittrex trade. Stay tuned, and we'll see how that goes. Another thing, I've created a Facebook page just with a couple of the videos and everything. If you do want to sign up and get notifications, And yeah, subscribe to my channel and I'll keep adding some videos. Thank you very much, everybody.